May I come in, sir?
Please come. Good. Rupesh.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
Come.
Thank you, sir.
Rupesh, we met last year?
No, sir. This is my first time I am appearing for an interview.
Okay. And your exam?
Sir, it went well.
Okay, very good. No, this is the first time you are...
No, sir. This is my fourth attempt, sir.
No, don't worry. Good. That means your persisting perseverance is there. Okay. Kendriya Vidyalaya, ASBM Utkal University, Microeconomics, Marketing Management, Business Communication. Wonderful. Gym, cricket, KVS regional sports meet, gold. Oh. You got gold in which event?
Sir, it was under 16 first, then under 19, sir.
Was it a race, running?
No, sir. Cricket, sir.
Oh, cricket. Oh, good. So you're, what are you? A batsman?
Sir, I'm a bowling all-rounder, sir.
Bowling? Oh, okay. Good, wonderful. Sociology is your object. How old are you, Rupesh?
Sir, as of now, I am 28.
Good. So, Rupesh, you have done microeconomics, marketing management, business community. Why is it we are still not taking off as an industrial nation? It's true that we are the fourth largest economy or so. Fifth, is it?
Yes, sir.
Fifth or what? But industry-wise, we are not taking off.
Sir.
Agriculture, then they are taking, yes, we are good agriculture, our farmers are as good as any in the world. But when it comes to agro-economy, agro-marketing, it's all, we are missing out on this, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Particularly agriculture.
Sir,
so much is produced,
yes, sir.
but there is no market.
Sir, market is present in the globe, but still there are certain tariff currently, as we know.
Even within India.
Yes, sir.
Even within
yes,
India.
sir.
I see, for instance, I can see all around, I am living in a village, lot of production. Whether it is horticulture, agriculture, everything.
Yes, sir.
But maximum they go to the road and they do it, that's all. That is the maximum market, maybe a little here and there. But otherwise, the agricultural produce, the market is not there, or maybe the linkages are not there.
Sir, the agriculture market is present, but due to its an perishable item, the cold supply chain and cold storage facilities in India is currently like underdeveloped. Not as in if we go to our other economies like Germany, US and all, they have very well connected supply chain and good cold storage over there.
Absolutely. Sayapu Kochi, because our produce is very good, but perishable quality, then is it not high time that we are able to preserve our produce? Katha bujipalita?
Again, sir.
And market it. So market it to durara katha. Preserve. In this age of advanced science and technology, we are not able to preserve our produce. Eki katha. Katha bujipalita. So that is why I am asking you, I am deliberately, because you are a marketing managing expert, you specialize in that. Something wrong with us.
Sir, like one of the issues can be this, like the Indian mindset, they like go for like more convenience, they go to the nearby places rather than choosing from supermarket that already sells all these kind of agro produce in a well branding way. So first, like as a marketer, we have to first change the perception of the people, the target customer that we have.
Very good, very good.
So
very
first we have to do that. After that we have to like provide them that quality and justify the reason why it's like priced little more than the goods that are available to them nearby. So it's one of the things which we can address. Secondly, for that thing, like in the whole in the larger scenario, as we already have good ties with countries like Israel, which is like an agricultural giant, we can like borrow techniques from them and learn from them. Like we can have a student exchange program of our like for our universities like OUT and all can collaborate with their universities so that we can learn from them and implement this things in our country.
Absolutely. Because it is now 80 years, now we are Operation Sindoor, so we are, they say, we have surprised the whole world in our defense, not only defense but defense offense also. We have surprised ourselves and the world. Operation Sindoor, it all, less than 30 minutes is all over. Precision targeting. The entire, terror leadership was wiped out.
Sir, not the entire, sir, but the targeted which they aim for, like as of the government sources, they are saying they have targeted the precise locations. So for us, like as in layman, we should like follow the government documents and sources that has been given. Rest, there are other viewpoints about them from the opposition and other parties. So we should be like following what the government says.
No, I'm not getting into that. No, you're taking me into dangerous alleys. No, what I meant was, forget, okay, the fact is 25, when I said leadership, it's a leadership.
Yes, sir.
Okay, whatever our NSA and whatever we targeted, can you imagine 25 minutes, you have achieved your aim. Maybe our aims are limited, but at top level. But this kind of defense technology, sophistication, precision, it is not available for the primary sector. That is what I'm trying to say. So there is a total mismatch between our capabilities, our demonstration of our capabilities to the entire world. But as I said, agricultural produce, you are talking about cold storage, preservation, supply chain, markets, linkages. We have been talking about it. All the time we have been talking about all these 70, 80 years. But nothing is moving on the ground. It is a status quo. Whether it is tomato or mangoes, very good quality, all the varieties in the world, but just perishing. Even plucking we do not know. From the tree to the ground, there is so much loss. From the field to the road market, again there is loss. But as you said, it is high time we borrowed wherever we could, it's Israel or elsewhere, and preserve all these things and bring about a change. Unless we bring about a change in the primary sector, we are not going to make a difference. So I wanted to know your views on that. Would you like to elaborate something more on this? Economics of agriculture,
Sir, agri-economics, we can say like government has taken steps such as government inam to procure things, and also it has also tie-up with several corporates such as ITC, like the e-Chopal initiative of ITC, so that both government, public and private partnership is over there, so procurement can be done easily. Secondly, government works on providing MSP to the farmers so that they can produce things properly. Thirdly, currently government is also investing in supply chains, so like there are for cold storage, the government is putting out its tender so that people apply and they can also then sir, regarding the agro marketing, there are several cooperatives such as Mother Dairy and Amul. They have their own agro business such as Safal for that peas, the green matter which is called peas, then corns, and they also export that thing, so they also maintain quality. So like it would take some time, but gradually India will also grow in the sector of agriculture and agroeconomics.
Well, the one thing we are reading frequently in the news, Rupesh, is that the direct foreign investment is not forthcoming at all. Direct foreign investment, isn't it? And we are not able to attract foreign institutional foreign capital to come into our industry, our country, in spite of our best efforts. Why this reluctance on the part of the foreign direct investment?
Sir, one of the reason is the credit ratings. Recently, India's credit rating has been triple B minus. But other countries such as Vietnam also have a triple B, not minus, only triple B. And Indonesia and all, they have triple B. And so there is, when the investor wants to invest in a country, he goes for the credit ratings. So when he sees a negative credit rating or a lower credit rating, so it hesitates to invest into the country.
Excellent. We have zeroed in on the most important problem. Why is our credit rating minus so low? What is the reason?
Sir, one of the factor can be the government's perception by different countries. Secondly, sir, one more reason would be the invested amount hasn't been so fruitful for them as they have thought.
Return is very poor.
Yes, sir.
क्यों? मगर क्यों? Why?
Sir, maybe it's due to the weakening of rupees in comparison to the other currencies.
Good. One is our system. We are always talking about ease of doing business. There is a problem there. If we look at our governance system or institutions or contract fulfillment, there is a problem. Our judicial system, there's a lot of backlog there. Supposing there's a contract, to enforce the contract, you go into the judicial system, it's like a black hole. Things go into the black hole, never come out. There could be many reasons if we go minutely into that. In other words, our credit worthiness, or to put it even more bluntly, our credibility as a system is not there. One could be we keep changing our laws. Enforcement of contract is a problem. When they go to the court to enforce the contract, again it takes ages. So there could be many systemic institutional issues, or it could boil down to governance issue. Why China has been able to, if you compare and contrast China, it's a one system, it's all government, even the corporates are public owned corporates. There is one system, there is strict enforcement, there is no confusion, stability, consistency, credibility. So that is how in 3 decades they have converted the country into a factory of the world. So much has gone into that. Whereas probably in India, it's rather diffuse, a soft state. Institutions are not robust enough, particularly the justice system. Give it a thought, isn't it? Anyhow, I just wanted to pick your brain on these things. And so, international business microeconomics, the tariff terror unleashed by the Trump administration, Trump 2 administration, tariff war, how do you expect this tariff war to play out in the long run? Immediately there's a lot of turbulence, isn't it?
Sir.
In the economic turbulence all over. But in the long run, how do you see it playing out? How is it going to stabilize at some stage?
At some point of time, it might get stabilized. Like if there may be change in government, like he was already impeached once. If again he gets impeached, then we can have. This is a point of view. Another one thing can be that diplomacy works can be done more elaborately by the Indian diplomats, so that the relation between USA, since USA is a long ally of India, like since 2004 onwards. So like they would try to build, and almost USA is the largest trading partner of India too. In comparison, like USA takes things from India, like where from India takes from China, and we take USA takes from us. Like if you see our exports and imports, the balance of payments, so USA holds an important position. So India would also like to thoroughly work on it, and also like put forward proposals so that this thing gets stabilized over time, sir.
Good. So again, I'm tempted to go back to China because we are neighbors, Asian countries, very ancient civilization. How come that in a matter of 3 decades it is just stripped ahead and challenging USA and become a super, not only a economic power, even technology, space, take any sphere, it is second to none almost. And in artificial intelligence, they say it has overtaken USA. I mean, this stupendous, miraculous stride forward progress. How was it able to achieve in 30 years? Because they say in the 1990s we were more or less on the same footing, but in 3 decades it has just forged ahead, raced ahead, and it's almost a miracle. Whereas we are of course we have made a lot of progress, but compared to China we are nowhere. Their economy is 3 or 4 times more bigger than ours. Technology, they are well ahead in every field.
Sir, Chinese government focuses and everything is state control over there. In India, we mostly focus on public welfare. Like, for example, we have to give Manrega to the people, so employment, but China doesn't have to do that. So, part of our some revenue is spent in the welfare things, which could have been used in research and development. For example, China and USA and other big countries, that economies, they spend heavily on R&D, which India lacks.
Very good.
India spends around 0.2, I am not sure about the figures, but it's like 0.5% of its GDP into R&D, so which should be improved a lot. Like with research and development, we can know what are the things that should be done so that it can give like the.
Very good. No, wonderful. Rupesh, one final question, because though I am tempted to keep you longer, but for want of time. One question. Should we abandon this costly experiment with democracy and become one nation, one party kind of a thing? We seem to be having too much democracy and getting our energies dissipated, distracted, as you rightly said. So, why not a benevolent dictatorship?
Sir, first of all, the democracy is one of the basic structures of Indian constitutions, so we cannot let it go. Then the culture of India is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and all. So like we have like world is our family and all. So we cannot have that thing of dictatorship in our India. So we should India is a global example to every country that how peaceful co-living is. So India should continue its democracy
or at least one party rule like in China. Why not have only one party?
Sir, regarding the one-party system, there is already various ideologies present in India, which is not there in China. China just has that Mao Zedong's principles and all. So they focuses that and continue their functioning of the country in his principles. But our country is land made up of ideologies of Marx, even CPI in Kerala. Then we have liberal and intellectual thoughts of the Congress. Then we have conservative and pro-Hinduist by BJP. So it's a mixed culture. So parties based on ideologies in India are prevalent. So single party representing all ideologies is not possible. Because we have seen example in past how Muslim League got bifurcated and how the partition happened. So this can lead to another one more kind of partisan kind of things if this ever happens.
Oh, very good, ma'am.
Okay, very good, Rupesh. Your hobby is cricket.
Yes, ma'am.
Then recently there was a test series of cricket between India and England.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the result?
Ma'am, result was drawn 2-2 was the final score. Like the final outcome was 2-2. England 2 and India 2, and one match was totally draw.
Okay. Whether in any test series India won against England in England soil?
Yes, ma'am.
In which year?
Ma'am, it's 2021, I guess, ma'am.
If we place before Dhoni and your Dravid in one angle, Dhoni and another angle, Rahul Dravid, what positive features and differential feature you will find between two?
Ma'am, Dhoni compared to first as Dravid, he was one of the most technically sound batsmen of the world. That's why he was called the Wall in India. Dravid is cool and composed, and he plays for the team, and also he knows how to anchor the innings, and he has a vast experience. Coming to Dhoni, Dhoni is a good strategist in comparison to Dravid. We can say this because Dravid was captain of India during the 2007 World Cup, and India went out of the group stages. But after that turbulence period in Indian cricket, Dhoni took over the captaincy, and in 2011 he proved his mettle by winning India its World Cup after a long year.
Till today, Rupesh, Dhoni is known as the best captain ever India cricket team has. What is your opinion on this?
Sir, ma'am, that's the opinion of a few people that Dhoni is the best Indian captain. Because he has won the Champions Trophy, he has won the World Cup, and he has also won the 2007 T20 World Cup. But if overall, if we say, I would consider Sourav Ganguly to be the best captain India has ever produced, because during the time when greatest players all retired, he was the one who included Zahir Khan, then Mohammad Kaif, Yuvraj Singh, Harbhajan Singh into the team. That team later on became the main backbone of the team that won the 2011 World Cup. And during Ganguly's era, India started the aggression era. Like before, India used to be listening to other foreign teams, but during Ganguly's, India showed aggression that we are no less and all. And also in
Rupesh, coming to Bhubaneswar, it was a smart city number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
At the initial phase?
Yes, ma'am.
Now Indore become the first clean city in the clean city competition held in the 2025. So what are the innovative measures that made the Indore as a clean city number 1 in India?
Ma'am,
Why not our Bhubaneswar?
ma'am, I actually don't have idea regarding the innovative measures that Indore took place. So I would beg that I couldn't.
Looking at Bhubaneswar smart city, do you think what are the more initiatives the government should take so that the status of our smart city could be elevated a lot, looking at the present situation?
Ma'am, firstly the traffic congestion, they can work upon it. Like for example, an average person going from Jaidev Bihar to Pattaya during the peak evening rush hours, it takes more than 1 hour, which is a 15-minute distance.
What alternative do you suggest?
Ma'am, I would suggest more flyovers if they can make to diversify some routes, because metro won't be a feasible solution, as Delhi metro also now running in loss till date. So metro for a city like Bhubaneswar wouldn't be a viable option, as it would be also
Looking into its distance or what?
ma'am, on the usage pattern also, ma'am, in Delhi the metro is well connected, people do use it at a regular basis, but still it's going in loss. That same amount we can add on into more city planning, so that we can also save some cost of the government, and also simplify the problems that we are facing.
Okay. Rupesh, please the bureaucratic practices and our constitutional provisions relating to India and Odisha also.
Ma'am,
How do you look? What are the challenges before the bureaucracy, and whether it has maintained the same integrity, neutrality, and anonymity, or where it moves?
Ma'am, in case of India, we can say the bureaucracy is been changing with the like programs as Mission Karma Yogi that train civil servants with situational based training, and also the approach towards people have been changing. Like previously, people used to agitate to go to the like officers and civil servants so that they thought they have a laybacker. The persistent problem in bureaucracy still it is there, that is red tapeism, like more filing and all, and delaying of works has been there. So like it's a sphere we can work upon in the overall sphere. In Odisha, ma'am, the recent initiative
Right to Public Service Delivery Act.
ma'am, let me recall, ma'am.
Okay.
Mosasan, that Amasasan, yes, ma'am. Amasasan has been a good initiative, which is the like latter version of our previously Mo Sarkar. So, before in Mo Sarkar, there was no department, but such a like a secretary was there. But in this direct connection we can directly connect with the CM regarding our problems. So that's a good step in the governance, and which Odisha can be an example in the national level too.
Do you think that the CM office having a limited staff could address directly connecting with the people having 4.5 crores in Odisha with a limited time and within a stipulated time?
Ma'am, it's just the very nascent state, so like currently they will be facing few issues, but I guess with the emerging of AI, they can use chatbots and others to handle the things, or diversify that to other the technological officers that had been assigned these duties to handle the grievances.
Okay. Please tell something about the one writer who has inspired you a lot in either in Odisha or out of Odisha.
Ma'am, actually I don't have interest in books and novels.
Any song you like most?
Yes, ma'am. In song, I like Talvinder, that's a Punjabi artist, and his song's name is Haseen.
What is the function of Niti Aayog?
Ma'am,
What is
Niti.
it presently doing?
Yes, ma'am. Niti Aayog is the think tank of India. Earlier there was planning commission which used to like plan for the like whole year, like 5-year plans they used to give. But Niti Aayog gives they have various wings that do research and just give suggestion, and they lack financial power. So it's a think tank that suggests as the name says, National Institute for Transforming India. So it's a think tank for.
Who is the chairman of it now?
Ma'am, currently I guess it's Sudesh Berry.
With the Prime Minister, the chairman of Niti Aayog or what?
Ma'am, can't recall right now.
Okay. Please tell something about the monetary policy of RBI.
Ma'am, the monetary policy of RBI looks after the inflation controlling of India, and currently it is 4 plus minus 2%. That is either 2 or 6.
It is now perhaps 6?
It's
6 to 9?
no, ma'am. It's 4 to 6. 2 to 6. Like 4 is the
Okay.
median, and plus minus 2.
The more inflation, it is good for the economy or what?
Ma'am, inflation is good for economy, but hyperinflation or galloping inflation, that is bad for economy, ma'am.
Okay. How inflation is good for economy? Please justify.
Ma'am, inflation is good for economy as there is a relation between inflation and unemployment. So with increasing that is inversely related. So with increasing inflation, there is decreasing unemployment, ma'am.
Okay. In agriculture agricultural sector of Odisha, we most of the time find seasonal unemployment.
Yes, ma'am.
What is this seasonal unemployment, particularly in agricultural sector? What are the measures that you could suggest?
Ma'am, we could suggest them to go for skill training. Odisha government already works on skill training, so they can learn other skills. So during the time of seasonal unemployment, they can get employed in some other sectors like weaving, sewing, etc. These are some basic vocational training that is provided by the Odisha government.
Okay. One lady, esteemed lady person has been appointed as the chairman of the Odisha Child's Rights Protection Act.
Ma'am, I am unaware about that right now.
Okay.
Good. Rupesh, you've done very well. And so, how do you feel after the session?
Sir, it was nice interacting with ma'am and you. Like I am just waiting for your suggestions. Like what are the things I have to work on and all.
No, your grasp of things is very good. You have a critical and independent thinking. Particularly, we like the way you compared Dhoni's captaincy and our who is it? Ganguly's.
Yes, sir.
That he invested and he reaped. So that means you have a perspective. You are not viewing things in isolation or in phases, a holistic approach. So good insight. Ultimately, it's not a question of we have one or things, who is the chairperson, you may not know, but basically you are able to integrate your knowledge, integrate it, and then think independently for yourself, critical. So fine, we have assessed you at 195, which is there. So don't worry, when is the interview?
Sir, it's on 12th and I am planning to like book one more session with you guys after like on 7th or 8th.
You are welcome, but strictly speaking, you are welcome always.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Because you see, the flow of learning is open. The flow is everywhere. Good. So, which newspaper you are reading, Rupak?
Sir, only the Indian Express, sir.
Okay, good, Indian. But the Hindu is also good, editorial and open. For instance, yesterday there was a good about GST reforms. I don't know whether that kind of a thing is, probably that feature is missing, but then there are good analysis, nothing to worry about it. If possible for 10, okay, you get it. Hindu is, because there's a lot of...
For like next 10 days I can go for Hindu, yes sir.
Okay, so good, it's a good personality, Rupesh, it's a well-rounded personality, a cricketer, and then economics, microeconomics. So you have a insight and perspective for everything which matters, okay, that's it. If you want to come, that's it, but strictly speaking it may not be needed, but you are always welcome.
Okay sir. Okay sir.
Sociology we have not gone into that, but I am sure you can always read it up. Okay?
Yes, sir.
With you, given your personality, you have only to go and open up, but then there is a danger. What is the danger? When I was talking about Operation Sindoor, you are getting into a kind of a thing where we have to take the state at its word, something like that, isn't it?
Yes sir.
But I thought that was a dangerous venue to go into.
So like for example, if authenticity is considered, like if in our preparation too sir, like the authentic document is PIB, if we have to go into something. So like the state published things.
Correct. Here our one advice would be, this is a mock board, it's not a real board. There you have three panelists or four. Or you have to do a little bit of psychology, you have to have a psychology also, eye contact. A panelist poses three different personalities. Your personality, the whole thing is your personality will be in focus, and it is a duty of you and the panel to bring out your personality. But you must also remember, there are three personalities already. Though those personalities are not on test or not on interview, but you are interacting. The interacting has its own dynamics. So be careful about it.
Yes sir.
That will be clear when you are looking at them clearly, and how your responses register with them. Mostly that something could go wrong. Because yesterday we saw, day before, a candidate, they gave 45 minutes, gave him the lowest mark. Probably he's a gold medalist, very good man, but he entered into kind of an argument. This is not to say arguing is not bad, but then if they get an impression, arguing is good, but you are opinionated. You have a closed mind, you have a very strong opinion, and you are closed to your mind, you are not open to persuasion. That can go, that can be a very, very dangerous thing. That means you become a very senior officer, you have your own opinions, you just bulldoze others, you don't listen. So listening is itself is a very good quality of it. Even whether in personal life or public life, a good listener is a very good attribute of personality. Most of the time, or some of the time, we in our eagerness to present, we close our ears and in the process close our minds. A closed mind is a dangerous thing. I thought, not that you have a very open mind, but sometimes that the danger is there. Okay? So listen, mind reading, look into the eyes, pause a little, more deliberate. Okay? You are welcome, Rupesh, but strictly it's not 195.
Sir, just I want to ask one more opinion. Like while you were asking me question, I was looking into you and I didn't look at ma'am. So like in the real scenario, so should I like...
No, if you are comfortable, there are many candidates who are able to quickly, seamlessly look at it. But if you ask me, but I will find it difficult, I always focus on, doesn't matter. If you can, now and then look at it. Generally, you always look into the eyes. There are two views, but the whole thing is you should be at ease, whatever comes to you naturally. For that, you need not strain and then look away if it is not natural with you. So don't worry, but that's not an issue.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay? Yes, nice meeting you, Rupesh. Always looking forward,
Thank
but
you, sir.
strictly speaking, I don't think you need it, but you are welcome. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All the best. God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Rupesh.